How was your relationship with Tommy when you played for the Celtics?
You know, when I came, he was a voice in every game, every single game that I play for the Celtics, and they were traveling with us, so I had an opportunity to, to know him very well and talk to him every day. I was unusual thing in NBA those days because Europeans are not very, often being there. And we talk a lot. He liked me. He liked my game, and really, he spent a lot of time with us in airplane, in the buses, and during the games. And whenever I watch my game today, it's his voice behind. So it's really unfortunate, that 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 he's gone.
Is that kind of like an uncommon thing for broadcasters to be close with the players?
You know what? I can tell you, my personal experience in Boston was great. We were like like a family, and all these people around the team. I'm still friends with most of them even today, and I'm in contact with most of them today. And it's something that I really appreciate and cherish all these years because you know there is one thing I will tell you. Like I left the city in 1997, which is like 23 years ago, and I've been there in these 23 years at least 20, 30 times. And every time my plane lands, I have a smile on my face. And that's not something, you know, that somebody is forcing me to do. It's something that, you feel. And it's all because this kind of relationship I have with people from organization even today. And I love really that part of my life.
Obviously, one thing about Tommy Heinsohn that I think stood out was he was a very opinionated broadcaster on the air. I was wondering if he was like that in person or was he completely different?
He was great guy with a huge knowledge of basketball. You can't fool him, you can't fake him because he knew the game so well, and he was a great analyst, and he was a great player, a great coach, and you just can't fool those.
Have you talked with any other past teammates about him recently?
I talked to the people from the office. We exchanged a lot of emails lately. Everybody's sad because everybody loved Tommy. He was a great guy. Everybody loved him. He was. I don't think there is one person who could tell you one bad word about him. Even he as an analyst, you have to say sometimes things that players don't like. But I don't think that there is any player ever that doesn't like Tommy.
Are there any stories about him that stick out to you above the rest?
We few times, we even went out together because his late wife was good with my ex-wife, and we spent some time together beside basketball, and he was just a lovely guy. I was so sad, when I get the news first.
I guess, final question. Is there anything about Tommy that, regular people just following the game of basketball wouldn't know that you guys would know?
Everybody's asking for those things that nobody knows, but I don't think he was such a public person that everybody knows everything about him, and he was the guy you wish to have as a friend.